Alright, y'all, Hot Mess Mom here. I just did a little bit of a tour video on my homeschool shelf. This is just stuff I already have on hand from homeschooling the last couple of years. This is our third year for the 2020-2021 school year. And we are going to be looking at my binders. They're a mess. I haven't looked at them since the end of last school year, so judge all you want. But these are just some sheet protectors, the clear ones. These are great. I'm going to use these in her art binder because I don't want to punch holes in her art. I just want to be able to slip it in there. And we're going to pull out, let's see, yeah, this is my binder. Let me put this on the floor. So I printed these off, probably like Pinterest or something. Found them, pretty sure it was Pinterest. And then I created my own weekly planner, which I will not be doing this year. I will not be printing these out every week, typing this all up. This was a pain in the butt. This is a pain in the butt to align correctly the way I liked it. I really, really, really loved this. But it was a lot of work. This was a lot of work, and I honestly didn't keep up with making these all year. But look, like, okay, you'd have a big part, small part, small part, small part. You got to realign this every single week, and that's why I was running out of ink, going through a lot of ink, getting it just right. Just not what I'm going to do this year. So, I had some graph paper in here that I use for sketching. This is her science grading, language arts grading, math grading, history grading. Master Books gives you these, but in Kansas, you don't have to keep track of a lot of that, but I do, and I'm going to keep, like, I have an online record keeping system I did instead, so, with Master Books, but, so that's just my binder that I made. This year I'm going to do it a little differently, and I'll do a video on that, but I wanted to show you how I had it last year. So I've got all these. This was just one I made for her. I'll show you that in a second. Math, language arts, science, and history. Those are the 4 core subjects of the Master Books curriculum packages. She had stickers, of course, on the top of those. So take some alcohol and that residue will come right off. This was her math practice binder at one point, and I printed off multiplication charts onto photo paper. Oh, that looks way worse in the video than it does in person. Dog hair. Ugh. I gotta take a lint roller to those. Okay, but judge all you want. So, I printed them off on photo paper and then put them in there, and it bled really, really bad on the binder. I would not suggest to do that. So I will be replacing this binder this year because it's just driving me crazy. But I tried to put a pencil pouch in each binder that matches the binder too, but that's just how I was. So this binder got used for math practice last year. I will just get a similar color this year and use it for, I believe I'm going to use it for geography or art, this color this year. Because I'm adding geography and art to Zoe's curriculum, and this pink one will be the one I don't do geography or art. So this was her student planner thing I kind of printed off, but I am buying her one on eBay. I actually meant to order it tonight when I ordered her spelling book, but her spelling book I'm really excited to get. So again, pink stuff inside a pink binder, because, you know, I'm like that. Stuff she did here about her. reading list. See, this didn't really get used. So, you know, I gotta do something else. And then her cursive went in there that she worked on. So she used it for that, but we didn't use the pages I printed off Pinterest. Just didn't do it. Okay, so history. Yep, and everything just came out of it. It's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. It's not all of it is attached like it should be. This is all some of her last work. It fell out of the binder. She actually really, really, really loved their history. And if anybody needs 4th grade America's Story, I actually should write Kelly. Kelly said she might be ordering that. I should write her and see if she wants this. But there's all Zoe's rest of her worksheets. She didn't end up tearing some of them out. Or we didn't. There's maps in there. Now this is where we were putting her complete work in each tab for each chapter. There were 30 some chapters, so this is how she started doing that. And that's the history binder. And honestly, that's how every binder was set up. Science I'm not going to pull out because I know that binder's a hot mess. Language arts. See, I would just printed these. I even printed, you know, green to match green. You know what? Binders are so affordable. These kind of basic color ones I got last year. I'm probably honestly just going to get all new binders. Yeah. And I might get labels you write on instead of printing this out and using ink too. I might get something I can just write on, like chalk labels. Okay, so this is her workbook for that, for language arts. Again, green pencil case. And that is all her language arts work. So it didn't really get organized, but it is organized because it's in order. That is just kind of how we did her work. So we would keep her language arts textbook actually in the binder and then put it back on the shelf. So everything would be together. Yeah, I'm going to replace all these, but it'll be another video. So this is a red binder, red print. Oh, she really liked these folders. These are really nice. I got these on clearance. I might have to still go. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with a red so I can keep that folder. But again, see the math book is in there. And almost all her pages are torn out and in there. That's basically how we did it. So I do have tab dividers in there. I think I'll keep better track of it this year. Maybe I will be the one that puts her stuff away in the binders this year. Just because Zoe's very carefree. And I want to do it myself. So those are my binders. And I will give you a tour of the new ones when I get them.